take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good afternoon, baseball fans. You are here with Ken and Joe on Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are going to be doing the live play-by-play for the exhibition game Team USA versus the Giants. The pitching matchup is going to be Paul Skeens versus Adrian Hauser of the Giants. Today's lineup is going, and we're in Scottsdale, by the way. Today's lineup is going to, for Team USA, is going to start out with Bobby Witt Jr. hitting shortstop, leading off. Bryce Harper will be hitting out of the 2-hole, playing first base. Our captain, Aaron Judge, will be hitting out of the 3-hole, playing right field. Kyle Schwarber will be the DH, hitting cleanup. Alex Bregman will be in the 5-hole, handling third base. Cal Raleigh, runner-up in the MVP voting, will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 6-hole. Red Sox star rookie Roman Anthony will be in left field, hitting out of the 7-hole. Seasoned veteran Byron Buxton will be playing center field, hitting out of the 8th hole. And the Brewers' upstart second baseman Bryce Terang will be hitting out of the 9-hole. For the Giants, Willie Adames will be leading off, playing shortstop, followed by Matt Chapman in the 2-hole, playing third base. Bailey will be behind the dish for him, heading out of the 3-hole. Burkota will be hitting out of the 4-hole. Brennan will be in left field, hitting out of the 5-hole. McCray will be in right field, hitting out of the 6-hole. Koss will be at second base, hitting out of the 7-hole. Eldridge will be at first base, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Oliva will be in center field, hitting out of the 9-hole. As I said earlier, Hauser will be on the bump. For a few minutes before game, Joe, what do you know?
How you doing? Good afternoon, Ken. How's it going? How are things going where you are with the family? Hopefully everybody's doing well. That's most important. And we all know our Yankees are doing well. A quick scoreboard update. They are up 8-0 now against Panama. The Yankees are just mowing them down, and I love every minute of it. We're going to sit back and enjoy a really big year by our New York Yankees. I truly believe that, and I don't think they're done yet with a couple of different moves. This team is starting to gel, and I love it. I love every minute. But we do have WBC baseball today, and it's going to be a great call from Ken. And I am going to give you guys all of the updates, the score updates. So Ken, as always, I hope you have a great, I'm sure you're going to have a great call, and you are the best at it. So my man, go to it, and we will see you in between the third inning.
All righty. And Nosebleed gives us an update. The Yankees are now leading Team Panama 9-0. And I would have called that game, but there was no broadcast. Looks like the run scores on a fielder's choice. Marco Luciano grounded out. Yankees have runners at second and third. I want to thank everybody for hopping into the stream. Appreciate your support. If you haven't, Please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is most appreciated. We will be here continuing to call games through the spring training season, and we will be calling games through the regular season. Our first game that counts is March the 25th, where the Yankees will be in San Francisco to face the Giants. Game is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is going to be telecast on Netflix. So if you don't have Netflix and you want to hear the game, and you don't feel like paying for Netflix, hop on over to Yankees The Ugly Truth or YankeeMania, and we will give you the live play-by-play as it progresses through. Well, Judge is one of the more popular players in baseball, and he is the team captain. So if you look at the true Yankee lineup now, not a lot of our A-type players are there. They're all scattered throughout the WBC. Between major and minor leaguers, we have 13 of them participating, plus a series of our coaches. Brad Osmus is the manager for Team Israel. So how are we feeling about today's game? Are we excited to see Team USA? This is Team USA's first exhibition game together. Mark DeRosa is the manager. Aaron Judge is the team captain for Team USA. Do we figure that the Team USA is going to win the gold this time? Be the champions of the WBC? Going to be an interesting ride. I like our chances, especially with this rotation and lineup. Pretty incredible, actually. And Bobby Witt Jr. is heading to the plate. Hauser was a White Sox that we looked at possibly getting last year, but did not come our way. And Hauser sets and fires, and the first pitch is going to catch the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1 on Witt. There is no ABS in this series. And the pitch is on the way, and Witt hits a line drive to left field. So the leadoff man for the Team USA is aboard. Coming up to bat is Bryce Harper. And Hauser sets. And he fires, and the sinker is down low for ball one. Count is 1-0. And Hauser sets. Fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is 2-0 on Harper. And Hauser sets. Pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is now 3-0. And Hauser sets. And the fastball is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 3-1 on Harper. Hauser checks on the runner, sets, and this ball is driven to center field, and that is going to be down for a base hit. And Harper is in for a stand-up double. Runners are at second and third with nobody out. Nice swing by Harper. Squared the ball up and drove it. And the captain is coming up to bat, so all rise. The judge is in the chambers. And the pitch is on the way, and Judge singles it to center field. And here is Witt scoring, and Harper is going to score. So just like that, Team USA is going to be leading 2-0 on the Giants. The Team USA has no runners out, and they keep coming. Kyle Schwarber is up to bat. Hauser sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-0 on Schwarber. Hey, SGA. Yep, Profar is top 2 years in a row, so he's out for the year. And the pitch is on the way, and Schwarber swings at the sinker, but misses. Count is evened out 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is inside. Count is 2-1. Hauser is 12 pitches deep into this game. Has not recorded an out yet. And Hauser sets, and the ball bounces in the dirt. Count is now 3-1. Nice scoop by Bailey. And the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed by Schwarber. Count is now full, 3-2. I believe the first games for the tournament start on Friday. John. And Hauser sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high and out of the strike zone for ball 4. And the first 4 runners or hitters are going to reach for Team USA. Currently, they have runners at first and second with nobody out. 2 runs have already scored. Alex Bregman is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0 on Bregman. Hauser does not seem like he has a firm control of the strike zone yet. Hauser checks on the runner at second, sets and fires, and the pitch is going to catch the outside portion of the plate. Call strike one. Count is evened out, 1 apiece. Hauser sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to the shortstop. Adames flips it to second, and relay completed to Koss at first. So that is a 6-4-3 double play to take out two. Aaron Judge is going to advance to third. Nice play by Willie Adames. And Hauser sets, fires, and the slider is chop foul. Count is 0-1 on Raleigh. Big Dumper is hoping to get into the swing parade for today's game. And Hauser sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Raleigh. Count is 0-2. That one looked a little bit high and out of the strike zone. Hauser sets and fires, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. And Hauser sets, fires, and the changeup is down in the dirt. Count is 1-2. You're right, SGA, the big dumper. Pitch is on the way, and Raleigh fouls this one straight back. Count's going to remain 1-2. Raleigh is taking his gloves off and adjusting it before he gets back into the box. And Hauser sets. And the pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. Count is now evened up at 2-2. Hauser sets and fires, and Raleigh swings on the pitch and misses for strike three. That is going to do it for Team USA, but not before Team USA scores two runs. Score is 2-0. Heading to the bottom of the first. Coming up to bat, Francisky, Adames, Chapman, and Bailey. Well, that's an interesting story there, SGA. Did not know that. So, in the Yankees versus or Panama versus Yankees, they are in the bottom of the seventh. Looks like Bido is coming in to replace Brett Hedrick. Well, he's been popped, Sean, twice on the piss test for PEDs, and he's suspended for 162 games. So once again, he is flipped the Atlanta Braves. It looks like the Yankees have done a wholesale change out because last inning, Bryce Martin Gruzelanek struck out. Bowman and Gabriel lined out to center field. Seth Brown struck out swinging. And Paul Skeens is coming up to bat, or coming up on the bump. He is throwing the last of his warm-up pitches. And Skeens sets and fires, and the first pitch is a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that is just inside. Count is 1-0. Skeens sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed by Adames. Count is evened out 1-1. And Skeens sets, fires the fastball up, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 1-2 on Adames. And Skeens sets and fires, and this ball is hammered down the left field line. This one is going to make it into the corner, and Adames is trotting into second. Roman Anthony feels the ball and shoots it in. And the Giants have a leadoff runner on base. Coming up to bat is going to be Matt Chapman, the Giants' third baseman. And Skeens sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Pitch is on the way, and the ball is grounded at Terang. Terang fields it cleanly and fires to first to record the first out. Adames is going to advance to third, so the Giants have a runner at third with one out, and Bailey is coming up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Bailey fouls this one down the third baseline. Count is 0-1. SJ, I will consider it. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-1. Patrick Bailey is in the box. The ball is grounded to the shortstop, who Witt fires it to first base to record the first or the second out of the inning. However, Adames is going to score, so the score is now 2-1 Team USA. Viracoto is coming up. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is off the plate for count ball one. Count is 1-0. Viracoto's in the box. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is 1-1. And Skeens sets and fires, and the pitch is skied Foul. Count is 1-2. And Skeen sets. And the 100-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Giants. Coming up to bat in the top of the second for Team USA is going to be Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, and Bryce Terang. SJ, I thought you were going to be calling the game on your stream opening night. I want to thank everyone for hopping in the stream and supporting both Yankees, The Ugly Truth, and NY Mania. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of Yankees, The Ugly Truth, well, SJ, that's not the question I asked you. Are you calling the play-by-play of the game yourself? And with regard to collaborating, what exactly are you wanting to do? Are you wanting to do a pregame show, a postgame show? Okay. And Hauser sets, fires, and the first pitch to Anthony is just a bit high. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call, strike 1. Count is evened out 1-1. Hauser sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 1-2 on Anthony. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at 2-2. Hauser sets and fires, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. That is going to do it for Anthony, and that is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is longtime center fielder Byron Buxton. And Hauser sets and fires, and this is grounded sharply to the third baseman. And the ball is fielded by Chapman, who fires across the diamond to Eldridge to record the second out of the inning. And the second base upstart of the Brewers, Bryce Terang, is coming up to bat. Hi, Wendy. Welcome to the stream. And Hauser sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Hauser sets and fires, and this ball is hammered to the first baseman. Eldridge is going to field it cleanly and take the ball himself to record the third out, and that was Hauser's second inning of work. He got the Team USA in order. 1, 2, 3. What do you see? Coming up in the bottom of the second is going to be Brennan, McRae, and Koss. Whoa, oh. And we're in the bottom of the eighth in the Yankees Panama game. Kennedy Corona singled as the leadoff batter. Up to bat is Zach Short, and the count is 3-0 on Short. Mejia sets. And he fires, and the pitch is in there for a call. Strike 2. Count is now evened at deuce. And Mejia sets, fires, and the curveball is way inside. Count is now full. He appears to be working fast. Pitch is on the way, and that is ball 4, way off the plate. Count for the runner is going to strip his gear and head to first. The Yankees have runners at first and second with nobody out. And we are back with the Team USA Giants game. Keane sets and fires, and the first pitch is a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that paints the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Keane sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is evened at 1-up. Pitch is on the way, and Brenneman takes it high and outside. Count is 2-1. And Skeen sets and fires, and the curveball is swung on and missed. Count is now evened at deuce. What color is your goose? And Skeen sets, fires, and the pitch is driven to center field. Buxton is tracking it and going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is McRae. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back into the catcher. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is driven to left field. Roman Anthony is fighting the sun, but makes the play on the warning track for the second out. That is 2 up and 2 down very quickly. Coming up to bat is the second baseman, Koss. And Skeen sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Skeen sets and fires, and the pitch is hammered foul down the left field line. But this one's going to make the stands, and the count is now 0-2 on Koss. And Skeen sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And Skeen sets, and the pitch is swung on and missed. That is going to be strike 3 for Koss. And that is going to do it for the Giants in the bottom of the second. Coming up to bat for Team USA is going to be Bobby Witt Jr., Bryce Harper, and the captain, Aaron Judge. All three reached first in their first appearance. How are we feeling about today's game? Chat is awfully quiet. And let's see. The Yankee Panama game is over with. The Yankees won at a final score of 11-1. Max Fried is the winner. Garcia is the loser. And the final tally is 11 runs, 13 hits, and 1 error for the Yankees. Panama had 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 errors. That'll close the box out for today's Yankees Panama versus Yankees games. Well done, boys. Hauser is at 33 pitches. So if all goes well, he should be able to complete out this half of the inning. Well, Sean, the top half of Team USA definitely looks good. Hey, Ace, welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And let's see, Hauser sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1. Catches the outside portion of the plate. Count is 0-1. And Hauser sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is now 0-2 on Witt Jr. Hauser sets, and this one is driven to the right side. Eldridge makes a layout dive and flips it to the pitcher as he covers for the first out of the inning. Nice play by Hauser getting over there in time. Something we've seen that the Yankees have a little bit of a problem doing. Coming up to bat is Bryce Harper. Harper doubled in his first plate appearance. And Hauser sets, and the sinker is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Hauser sets and fires, and this one is driven to left field. It is a lazy fly ball. Brennan is going to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is the captain, Aaron Judge. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. Judge singled in his first at bat and drove in 2 runs. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1. And Hauser sets and fires, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 2-1, or 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is a slider down low. Count is now 2-1. Hauser is at 41 pitches. And he sets and fires, and the pitch is in the dirt and away. Count is now 3-1 on the captain. And Hauser sets, fires, and the pitch is in the dirt off the plate. That is ball 4, and Judge is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Kyle Schwarber. Does not have an official at bat yet. He walked in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch to Schwarber is inside for ball 1. The 2 runs in today's game have been scored by courtesy of the captain, Aaron Judge. He had a 2-run single. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up high and off the plate. Count is now 2-0 on Schwarber. And Hauser sets, fires, and the ball is hammered foul down the left field line. Looks like that one's going to make it into the stands. Count is now 2-1. And Hauser sets. The pitch is swung on by Harper and missed. Count is evened at deuce, or to quote Joe, 2-2, and how do you do? And Hauser sets, fires, and this one is going to be taken right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike 3 on Schwarber, and that is going to do it for Team USA in the top of the third. Coming up in the bottom half of the third is going to be Eldridge, Oliva, and Adames. And I'm going to bring Joe up for a scoreboard update.
Orioles down 8-5 to the Netherlands. The Tampa Bay 5-3 over the Minnesota Twins. Bottom of the 9th inning. The Canada's 7-7 with the Blue Jays, top of the 8th. Nicaragua has looped down to the Mets 5-3, top of the 8th. The Guardians lead the Dodgers 4-0, bottom two. The Padres 2-1 over the White Sox in the third. United States, we know, is 2-1 on the Giants. Italy is down to the Cubs 1-0, top of the third. And let's see, Cuba is down with the Royals 3-0. The A's are leading Brazil 7-1, top two. The Mariners 2-0 over the Angels, top third. Great Britain 1-0 over Milwaukee, top third. And Mexico and the Diamondbacks 0-0, bottom second. How is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. What a day. We so many things going on. Our new channel has launched. We are very excited about that, and it's just been absolutely fantastic. And we're really, really excited about our world. I'm having trouble with the feed here, guys. I don't know what's going on with the picture. I'm trying to get it. Just give me a minute. That's what happens with live TV, folks. Okay. All right. I think we got it now. All right. So we are in the bottom of the third inning as the Giants are trailing USA 2-1. And Paul Skeeps is ready. And here comes the pitch. Down low. And it is 2-1. 1-2 on I'm sorry, guys. Did not have a feed. Now we got the feed back. So sorry about the inconvenience. Here comes the pitch. A little bit low, 2-2. And of course, how do you do? How is everybody today? Thanks for joining a little bit of baseball here on NYMania, and of course, Yankees, The Ugly Truth. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on it, hitting it at a deep center field, way back. Great play by Byron Broxton as he heads to the wall in center field. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. He got a great jump on it. When he's healthy, he is a great player. The problem with Buxton, as we all know, he can't stay healthy. And that's a big problem with Brian Buxton. But otherwise, he is definitely a star player. No question about it. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. And let's see. Paul Skeems is ready to pitch. Swung on and missed on an 83-mile-an-hour curveball. No balls and a strike. Your batter is Jared Oliva. And he batted .252 last year as a pitch. Swung on and missed 97 mile-an-hour. And no balls and 2 strikes. Way down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. In case you haven't heard, everyone, Jackson Profar of the Padres has been suspended again. This time for 162 games for illegal substance. Not good news in the baseball world. Swung on and fouled again, and it's 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As we play the bottom of the third here with the USA up 2-1. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Way down low at a 97 mile an hour slider, everyone. Oh, God. Imagine the talent in that arm. 97. I wonder why the Yankees, of course, they want him, but it's going to cost an arm and a leg. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 84-mile-an-hour splitter, and that is the second out here in the bottom of the third. Remember, everyone, we will be simulcasting just about all the Yankee games with Ken, the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, right here on NY Yankee Mania. and also, of course, World Sports Mania Entertainment. Here comes the pitch, pop foul, and at a plan and behind home plate, 0-1. As we play again the third inning, Willie Adames is on, the old friend of the Milwaukee Brewers last year, and did not have the greatest of year, 225. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 98-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Man, he's rocking it tonight. Well, somebody's definitely ready in tune. And the one good thing is that the Yankee pitching staff is in tune, that's for sure. But we'll get into that later on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, pop foul behind home plate. That was a 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and it's 0-2 on Willie Adames. I don't know if the Giant team is doing well for Adames, because he has not looked good there. Swung on and missed. 99-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, and that inning is over. No runs, hits, errors. At the end of 3 already, USA leads the Giants 2-1. So how's everybody doing? Let's look at some comments. John the Beagle, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see, Sean Browning. How's it going, Sean? How's everything with you? Just to name a few here. Let's see. SGA, how you doing, sir? Who else is here? John and Sean. Well, everybody. Nosebleed, how's it going? Yes, 9-0 Yankees. Well, actually, I believe it's 9-1 now as an update. And I think I see Ken here.
Game is over with. It was 11-1.
11-1? Okay, great. Yankees hitting power is still there, and the pitching has been unbelievable. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on, everyone. But Ken is back to give you, wow, this game is flying. It's the top of the fourth. It seems like we just said hello like 2 minutes ago. So before you know it,
Mother fell asleep. Mother fell asleep watching YouTube monkey videos. So I had to get her glasses and stuff off of her and charge her phone.
Everything's okay now?
Yeah, she's just taking a nap.
Okay.
She was awfully quiet. I didn't hear anything. That's why I wanted to go check on her.
Yeah. There was a lot of beeps though while you were gone. I don't know if anybody was getting in touch with you by any chance, but you could check that when you get a chance.
Yep,
might be important. But glad you're back, and we'll see you. I guess around the 6th inning or so.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate. Have a great day, everyone. We'll see you later.
Yep. And it looks like Tidwell is coming in to replace Hauser. Tidwell sits and fires, and the first pitch to Bregman is up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered to center field. This one is going, and gone. Bregman hits a solo shot home run to add to Team USA's lead. Score is now 3-1, Team USA. Got him up to bat at 105 miles an hour. Cal Raleigh is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out. And the first pitch is skied to center field. Oliva is going to make the play for the first out of the top of the fourth. Coming up to bat is Roman Anthony, Red Sox young upstart outfielder. And Tidwell sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. So are we alive, chat? And the pitch is skied. And that one is going to make it into the stands. Count is 0-2 on Anthony. And Anthony is going to take time out. And the pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is up high. Count is now 1-2 on Anthony. Tidwell sets and fires, and the pitch is hammered down the first base line. Foul. Count is going to remain 1-2. Tidwell sets, fires, and Anthony is not able to check his swing, so that is going to be called strike 3. Pitch is on the way, and this one is skied to right field. McRae is underneath it, and he makes the play for the third out, but not before Team USA adds a run on a solo shot homer by Alex Bregman. Score is 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Coming up to bat for the Giants is going to be Chapman, Bailey, and it looks like Matthew Boyd is coming in to relieve Paul Skeens. And coming up for the Giants is going to be Chapman, Bailey, and Mercado. How are we enjoying the game so far, fellas? Well, well, well. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. And we're out of commercial break. And Boyd sets and fires, and the first pitch is a 95-mile-an-hour fastball that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Boyd sets and fires, and this one is a foul tipped into the glove of Raleigh. Count is 0-2. Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Chapman is retired on strikes. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Coming up to bat is Bailey. And Boyd sets, and the ball is hit on the ground. Witt Jr. is going to field it cleanly and fire across the diamond to record the second out of the inning. And coming up to bat is Bracotto. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And Boyd sets and fires, and the fastball is inside. Count is 1-0. Boyd sets up and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-0. Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. And Boyd sets and fires, and the ball is hammered through the infield. And Terang dives, and it gets past him, heading into right center field. Byron Buxton is going to field it and shoot it back in quickly. Coming up to bat is Brenneman. Boyd sets and fires, and he paints the outside corner with a slider. Count is 0-1. And Boyd shoots the ball over to first base in a pickoff attempt. Ricotta is back in safely head first. Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is up and away. Looked pretty good, but there is no ABS challenge in this exhibition series, so the count is now 2-1 or 1-1. And the pitch is chopped just over the head of the pitcher. Witt Jr. is not able to handle the ball cleanly, and Giants are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. McCray is coming up to bat. He is the right fielder. And Boyd sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Boyd sets and he fires, and the pitch is up and in. Gray had a little bit of a way back. Count is even at 1-1. And Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. There's a snap throw down to first base. Runner is back in safely, head first dive. Count is evened at count is 2-1. Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 2-2. Giants have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Count is even at 2-2 on McRae. Boyd sets, checks on the runner at second, and the pitch is on the way. And this is rolled foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. For those of you just joining the game, we're in the bottom of the fourth. Team USA is leading the Giants by a score of 3-1. Giants have runners at first and second with 2 outs, and the count is even at 2-2. What color is your goose? Boyd checks on the runner at second, and he steps off the mound to chase back the runners. That is the second disengagement. And Boyd sets, and this ball is chop foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. And Boyd sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul down the left field line. Anthony gives it chase, but it is going to end up in the stands. And the count remains 2-2 as we head to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And Boyd sets, and the ball is grounded to Harper. Harper fields it cleanly and is going to take the bag by himself. That's going to record the 3rd out of the inning. Coming up to bat for Team USA is Bryce Terang, Bobby Witt Jr., and Bryce Harper. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of their busy day to listen to a little bit of baseball. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees, The Ugly Truth family, or the YankeeMania, please subscribe to the name. Support is most important. Broadcast is going to be at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Yankees facing up against the Boston Red Sox. That's awfully quiet. Got nothing to say? If you haven't seen it, I just had a short drop about 10 minutes ago. Looks like Tidwell is going to remain in the game. And the first pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just outside for ball one. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is single through the infield. Center fielder is going to field it and get the ball in. So Terang has a leadoff hit for Team USA. Coming up to bat is Bobby Witt Jr. And the first pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Tidwell sets, fires, and the pitch is going to paint the outside portion of the plate. For call, strike two. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is tapped in front of the plate. Tidwell is going to fire it, and it's going to be past the first baseman, going all the way to the outfield wall. And Team USA is going to have runners at second and third. Coming up to bat is Bryce Harper. 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a run scored. And Harper's in the box. And the ball is lined to right field, and that is a rope. And Parang is in the scored. And the second run is going to end up scoring. So that is a 2-run single for Harper. Score is now 5-1 Team USA over the Giants. Great job for Bryce Harper. Coming up to bat is the captain, Aaron Judge. So all rise. The judge is in the chambers. First pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike one. And the ball is hammered through the infield. So that is going to be Judge's second hit on the afternoon. Runners are at first and second with 1 out. And it looks like they're pulling the captain. Looks like Pete Crow Armstrong is going to be pinch running for Aaron Judge. So a well round of applause for the captain. And the first pitch to Schwarber is up high and away for ball one. Schwarber is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a walk. And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to first base. And that is a 3-6-1 double play. So coming up to bat is Alex Bregman. He is 1 for 2 in the afternoon. His first at bat was, or his second at bat was a solo shot home run. And the first pitch is down low for call, ball one. And Tidwell sets, fires, and the pitch is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is even at 1-1. Hey, Evan, welcome to the stream. And Tidwell sets and fires, and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is now 2-1 on Bregman. Tidwell sets and fires, and the breaking pitch is going to catch the outside corner for call, strike two. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? And the pitch is hammered to the third baseman. He is going to come up with it field cleanly and fire to Eldridge at first, and that is going to be the third out of the inning for Team USA. Coming up, Coming up for the Giants is going to be Koss, Eldridge, and Oliva. So how are we feeling about the game thus far? Does not appear that there's going to be a pitching change. So look for Matthew Boyd out for the bottom of the fifth. And we are still on a commercial break. I want to thank everybody for hopping into our stream today for today's exhibition game between Team USA and the San Francisco Giants. Getting a little bit of heads up intel because we will be starting our season against these exact same San Francisco Giants March the 25th. And we will be calling the live play-by-play right here on Yankees The Ugly Truth simulcast on YankeeMania. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania, please consider subscribing to one and the same. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup down low. Count is 1-0. For those of you just joining the game, we're in the bottom of the fifth. Team USA leads the Giants 5-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Boyd sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count now is 2-1. And Boyd sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at deuce, deuce. What color is your goose? Cost is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And Boyd sets and fires, and this one is swung on and fouled down the third base line. Count is going to remain deuce, deuce. Looks like Boyd is tying his shoes. And the pitch is on the way. It is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that is going to be the first out of the inning for the Giants. Coming up to bat is Eldridge. Hey, Jason, Evan, Bill O, welcome to the stream. And the pitch is on the way, and it is going to catch the outside of the strike zone for call strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this one is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Eldridge steps back in the box. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is going to be the second out of the inning. Oliva is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And the first pitch is on the way. It is a bat or curveball called strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Oliva. And the pitch is on the way. And this is chopped, a baby shot liner to Bryce Terang, who fills it cleanly. And that is going to be the third out for the Giants in bottom of the fifth as we head to the top of the sixth. Big dumper Cal Raleigh will be leading off. He's 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Roman Anthony also 0 for 2 on the afternoon. And Byron Buxton 0 for 2 on the afternoon. La-di-da-di-da. 2 and 2. And how do you do? And it looks like Casey Schmidt is going to be coming in at third base for Matt Chapman. So he will be hitting second and playing third base. And for those of you just hopping in, we're in the top of the sixth. The score is 5-1 Team USA. Tidwell is coming out to pitch, and the big dumper is leading off. And Tidwell sets and fires, and the first pitch is up and in. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is sweeper that is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike one. Count is 2-1. Tidwell sets and fires, and the cutter is up high. Count is now 3-1. And Tidwell sets and fires, and the pitch is a cutter up high. That's ball 4. So the big dumper is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Roman Anthony. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right field. This one is going, and gone. This one's going to hit the concourse. So that is a 4-bagger for Roman Anthony. Colorado is going to score. That's going to put Team USA up 7-1 on the San Francisco Giants. That left the shot at 101.4 miles an hour. It traveled 394 feet. So, nice shot. And the pitch is on the way, and it is called strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is now 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-1. And Tidwell sets, fires, and the pitch is just tap foul. Count is evened at deuce. Tidwell sets and fires, and the ball is up and in. Count is now full. 3-2. And Tidwell sets. The pitch is up out of the strike zone. So that's ball 4. And Buxton is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Bryce Terang, 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a run scored. And the first pitch is on the way. Buxton takes off, and the catcher's not able to handle the ball. So Buxton is going to steal second base. So the Team USA squad has a runner at second with nobody out. Tidwell sets, fires, and this pitch is a towering fly ball to right field. And the outfielder is backing up, going to come in off the warning track. And Gray shoots the ball to the infield. However, Buxton is going to tag and be standing at third with 1 out. Let's see if Team USA is going to use some situational hitting. And Tidwell sets and fires, and the slider catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Gunnar Henderson is the batter. Took over for Bobby Witt Jr., and the pitch is swung on a miss. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is in there, and that is strike 3. So that is the second out of the inning. And it looks like Paul Goldschmidt will be coming in to hit. And Tidwell is out of here. So we're going to go. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. One more time. Hey, Cruz, what do you know?
Hit the road,
Road Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Looks like Estrada is coming in to replace Tidwell. Hello, NFE. Yeah, they didn't have a live broadcast, so I was calling some of it based off of game day. Yankees hammered Panama 11-1. Max Fried made his spring training debut, walk 3. Cruz, it is cold, rainy, and a shit day here in Philly. But thank you for asking. Yeah, this morning when we woke up, it was 30 degrees. It was raining. I had to take my mother to a dental appointment. It was basically a shitty trip. And the first pitch to Goldie is way up high. Count is 1-0. And Estrada sets. Pitch is going to catch the top of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. And Estrada sets. Fires, and the pitch is up and in. Count is now 2-1 on Goldie. Hey, Chef Nick, welcome to the stream. And Estrada sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-2. Hey, Lou, how's it going? And the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is now full. 3-2 on Goldie. Pitch is on the way, and this is sky to right field. And it looks like the outfielder, McRae, is going to make the play in foul territory. And that is going to do it for Team USA in the top of the sixth. And we're going to bring Joe up to give us an update. Welcome back, Joe.
How you doing, Ken? How's it going? Everything good? You hear me, Ken?
Everything is good.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Well, here's your scoreboard update, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for everybody being on the streams. We really appreciate it. So we have end of the fifth inning. The Dodgers lead the Guardians 5-4. The Padres and the White Sox 2-2, middle of the sixth. As we know, the United States leads the Giants 7-1, top six. The Chicago Cubs leads Italy 4-0, bottom five. The Royals lead Cuba 3-0, top six. The A's all over Brazil 11-1, only the bottom of the fourth. The Angels lead the Mariners 4-3, bottom five. Great Britain 7-2 over the Brewers, bottom five. Mexico 4-3 on the Diamondbacks, bottom of the fifth. Later on, we have the Tigers, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the Red Sox. Venezuela against the Astros. And finals, Pirates 7, Colombia 1, Tampa Bay Rays 3, the Phillies 1. And we have, of course, our New York Yankees 11-1 over Panama. That was a final in 8 innings. The Netherlands beat the Orioles 8-5. The Tampa Bay Rays 5-3 on the Twins. Toronto Blue Jays 10-7 over Canada. The Mets 6-3 over Nicaragua. And the Marlins lost to Israel 1-0. That is the final, and that is your scoreboard update here in the East Coast at 4:41 in the afternoon. Thanks, everyone. Ken, unbelievable job. And everyone, just want to let everybody know we're going to be live. Yeah.
I need you to take this one. My cowbell is ringing.
Okay, you got it.
Mother's calling.
All right. I will take it. All right. We are in the bottom of the sixth inning, and United States is leading 7-1 as we go here in the sixth. No balls and one strike, and pitching is Boyd is still in there, and the pitch is outside a 71-mile-an-hour curveball. It's 1-1. David Ross is the Team USA bullpen coach. He of course managed the Chicago Cubs. Here's a big swing and a miss on a changeup, 1-2. As we're playing the bottom of the sixth inning, and right now they are talking to David Ross live on that as a pop-up foul, and it's out of play, so the count remains 1-2. Adames is up again, and the 1-2 pitch by Boyd. Boyd is pitching fast, actually. Here comes the 1-2 pitch, way outside on a curveball, 78 miles an hour, 2-2, and you know what that means? How do you do? 30. This is Boyd's 38th pitch. The pitch lined in the left field, and it is foul. Down the left field line, just foul. Just missed the Team USA notable coaches. Mark DeRosa is the manager. Freddie Garcia, assistant. Brian McCann, assistant manager. Michael Young, Andy Pettit, David Ross, Sean Casey, and Matt Holliday. Those the last two are your hitting coaches, of course, Andy Pettit as your pitching coach. There's another pop foul by Adames, so we'll do it again. 2-2. And how do you do, guys? And again, they are talking with David Ross from the bullpen with the microphone. Here comes the pitch. He lunged at it. Another foul ball down the third base line, and we'll do it again. This is pitch number 41 coming up from Boyd. Boyd is, he's sneaky fast. He really is. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, the set, and the pitch. Swung on and pop foul again. What an at-bat. Crazy at-bat here for him. Let's see. How many pitches we have here? About 8 pitches. We're going to the 9th pitch. 2-2. Once again. Here we go. The set and the pitch by Boyd is swung on and missed. He gone. Grab some bench. One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, everyone. 42 pitches, going on 43 here. And remember, folks, on NY Mania on Friday night, we're going to have the USA against Brazil with very own George from Swinging from the Fences. We'll be doing that game at 8 p.m. live on Mania on Friday with George. So come to that game. Come and give us some love. Give everybody some love, and of course with George doing that play-by-play. And here's the next pitch, and it is change up. It's 2 balls and a strike. Let's see. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Telling you, he's sneaky fast today, folks. He is really fast. Schmidt is up right now. 2-2 again. Seems like it's 2-2 every pitch. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. No, just got a piece of it. Okay. 2-2. It remains. 48 pitch coming up. Hi, Bill O. How's it going? Chef Nick. What's going on there, Chef Nick? How's you doing today? Jason Spielberg. What's going on, my man? Bill. Let's see. Lou is in the house. Clayton Kershaw. Pitching in the USA 2005 and 26. There's a little roller down the first base line. Boyd picks it up, throws it to first. The Paulie G, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Who else is in the house? Let's see. All right. It's moving on up here. So what's everybody doing today? What are you doing tonight? We have a pitching change happening right now. Can't tell who's they haven't showed us who's coming in, but There is a pitching change with 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. In the bottom of the 6th inning here, or top of the 6th, actually. Let's see. And he's coming in. He has no name in the back either. That's not good. Sometimes these games, they're crazy. You don't know. It's like the minor league. After the 4th inning, it's the who's who of who you're playing. So how is everybody today while we wait for the rest of the bottom of the 6th inning? What are you guys doing today? Michael, what's going on, Michael? Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. Showing some love for the games. Again, we appreciate it. So we're going to have a show tonight, everyone, at 9 p.m. We'll have a little round. Well, we haven't talked Yankee baseball in a couple of days. Everybody's itchy. I'm getting all these emails. We want to talk Yankees, Yankees, Yankees. So tonight at 9 p.m., please come to YankeeMania, and we will do some Yankee talk with Nitin will be on. I believe Evan will be on. Sean Browning will be on. We're hoping Chef Nick will be on. I will be on, and we can dissect this very, very good Yankee spring training so far, which has been absolutely flawless, really. Sean Browning, when you have, let's see, what's it said? In front of you, don't miss name number on the back. Let's see what he's saying. I can't really see. When you're USA in front of you, don't. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Looks like we're getting back to action, everyone. In the bottom of the 6th. They don't have a name or anything for who's batting, so we're all going to guess just like me. Let's see. It's a strike. Have no idea who's pitching. Absolutely not. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. The Vish, I believe, is pitching. Wow. And there's a ball hit deep to right field. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and he's going to second base. So it is man on second and 2 outs. Jay the Boyce is in. He has an ERA of 2.89, 9 and a third innings, 19 strikeouts. So that's who's pitching for Team USA at this point. But it's kind of tough, guys, when there's no name, no anything to verify who's up. So, this is insane when you have no idea who's up, and they're not flashing anything, and that makes the job a little bit harder, folks. And sorry about that, but nothing we can do about it. All right, there's a big swing and a foul out of play. And it is 1-1 here in the bottom of the 6th inning, with the United States leading 7-1. And yeah, Ken, the pitcher comes up. He's got no number, no name, no nothing in the back. Unbelievable. He is throwing hard though. He just came in, so it's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th, with USA still up 7-1, with the runner on second and 2 outs.
Okay.
Well, the set and the pitch is that could have gone either which way. I think in the regular season, Ken, they would have definitely given that a tap in the head, because that was close. Yeah. So again, every batter the last 2 innings has been 2-2, and you know what that means. And here's a ground ball to short. Throw over to Paul G, and the inning is over. So at the end of 6, everyone, USA 7 and the Giants 1. And that is your scoreboard. And thank you, everyone, for being with us for a little baseball. And as you know, it's exhibition, so we're all a little rusty and all of that. So I'm sorry I did not see the player's name, but we're doing the best we can. So we appreciate you. Thank you for being on, and hopefully we'll see everybody at 9 p.m. tonight on NY Mania. And thank you so much, Ken, for having me on and doing the updates. And really appreciate it. As always, you're doing a great job. And by the way, if I know we thanked you, but we want to thank you again for that great opening that we not only have for the baseball games, but you made special for us at NY YankeeMania for the Yankee games and all of that. And we really appreciate it. And your hard work does not go unnoticed. We really, really appreciate it, Ken.
No problem. All right, I'm going to drop you down, brother. And looks like Gagne is coming in to pitch for the Giants. He's going to replace Estrada. Defensive substitution, Luis Matos is replacing Jared Oliva, batting ninth, playing center field. Jair Encarnacion is going to be playing right field, replacing McRae, batting sixth. Tyler Fitzgerald will be in left field, replacing Brennan, batting fifth. Daniel Susak will be replacing Thomas Gaevo, batting third and catching. And Olivius Basby will be replacing Willie Adames at shortstop and hitting first. The first pitch is a slider off the plate. Count is 1-0 to Crow Armstrong. And the pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the first baseman. It is off his glove, and Crow Armstrong is going to beat the play out, so he is on board with that error, I would assume. And it looks like Sniz now is replacing Schwarber. First pitch from Gagne is on the way, and it is down low off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Gagne sets and fires, and the ball is down low. Crow Armstrong takes off, and he is going to steal second base. Count is 2-0 on his whatever the hell his name is. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 3-0. Gagne checks on the runner at second, and the pitch is off the plate. Gagne sets, and he paints the outside corner with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is now 3-1. Hey, Ronald, how's it doing? Thank you for hopping into the stream. Most appreciated. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered down the first base line and is going to roll into the corner. A run is going to score, and that is a double for Cisnowski. score is now 8-1. Cody Clement is coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Gagne sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 2-0. Those of you just hopping in, we're on the top of the seventh. Team USA leads the Giants 8-1. There is a runner at second with nobody out. And Gagne sets. And he fires, and the slider is down low. Count is now 3-0. Gagne sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate for ball force. That's a 4-pitch walk to Ernie Clement. And he strips his gear off and heads to first base. Ski is going to be heading to second. So Team USA has runners at first and second with nobody out. And it looks like Cal Raleigh is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is a slider. Looked good to me, but they called it ball one. Count is 1-0. Raleigh is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a base on balls. Scored a run. And Gagne sets and fires, and Raleigh swings at a slider and misses. Count is evened at 1-up. Gagne sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is now 2-1 on Big Dumper. Gagne checks on the runner at second, fires, and the pitch is way up high. Count is now 3-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this is skied to right field. Encarnacion is going to have a beat on it. He feels it and fires all the way to third base. Runner is going to hold at second. And Gagne sets. Checks on the runner, and the pitch is fired. Slider is going to catch the outside corner for call. Strike one. Jordan is the pinch hitter. Jordan is replacing Roman Anthony. Gagne sets and fires, and this is a line drive off the second baseman's glove. and it is going to shoot into outfield. And Jordan has an RBI single, so the score is going to go to 9-1 Team USA over the Giants. Hey, Michael, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. And the pitch is on the way, and it is inside for ball one. Count is 1-0. And it looks like Bandura is coming up to bat. He is a Giants minor leaguer playing for Team USA. Gagne sets, and he paints the inside bottom portion of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. And Gagne sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is now 2-1. Gagne sets and fires, and this one is going to paint the outside corner. Call, strike two. Count is even, Dad. Deuce, deuce. What color is your goose? Gagne sets and fires, and Bandura swings and misses for strike three. So that is going to be the second out of the inning. Klein is coming up to bat. It is a blowout. And Gagne sets and fires, and the ball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. For those of you just hopping in the stream, we're in the top of the seventh. The score is 9-1 USA. USA has runners at first and second with 2 outs. And the count is 0-2 on Klein. Gagne sets and fires, and this one is tap foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 0-2. Gagne sets, and the pitch is on the way. And this is slapped through the left side of the infield. Runner is going to round third. Clement is going to score. So the score is now 10-1 USA. Runners are still at first and second with 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson, Orioles superstar shortstop, is coming up to bat. Henderson is 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. And it looks like Greg Ferrone is going to place Matt Gagne. So
hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
And it looks like Team USA is going to be matching up against Team Brazil on Friday. Well, SGA, it is a blowout, but it's a lot of Giants minor league players basically facing an all-star team. Take from it what you will. And Ferrone sets. First pitch is way outside. Count is 1-0. And the ball is hit into the gap, and center fielder is going to catch up with the ball just before it reaches the wall, and that is going to plate 2 more runs for Team USA. So the score is now going to be 12-1. Coming up to bat is going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Let's see, Bill. Judge's first at bat, he hit a single that plated 2 runs. His second at bat, he walked, and his third at bat, he hit a single. So he went 2 for 2 for the day. And the first pitch is a curveball in the dirt. Count is 1-0 on Goldie. And Forcone sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 2-0. Forcone sets and fires, and this one is hammered down third baseline, foul. Count is 2-1. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hit foul down the third base line. Count is evened at 2-2. Count sets, fires, and the pitch is way inside. Count is now full, 3-2 on Goldie. And Forcone sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. That is ball 4 for Goldie as he strips his gear off and heads to first. Team USA is going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Pete Crow Armstrong is coming up to bat. Well, SGA, it is a exhibition game. Doesn't count for record purposes. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball right down the heart of Broadway. Came in at 92 miles an hour. Call strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball off the plate. Count is even at 1-up. Forcone sets and fires and misses off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Crow Armstrong. And Forcone sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into the right field, going to make it all the way to the wall. So they're going to plate Henderson. The score is now 13-1. Team USA has runners at second and third with 2 outs. And it looks like there's going to be a pitching
Hit
change.
the road, Jack. Don't you come
Don't you
back
come
no
back
more,
no
no
more,
more,
no
no
more,
more,
no
no
more,
more.
no more. One more
Hit the
time.
road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Okay, and the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to the second baseman. Koss fires it to Eldridge, and that is going to be the third out of the inning. Coming up for the Giants is going to be Fitzgerald, Encarnacion, and Koss. I want to thank everybody for hopping into our live play-by-play of the Team USA versus the Giants. Most appreciated. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees, The Ugly Truth family or YankeeMania, please consider subscribing to one and the same.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being.
And that's the new intro video that I built. And it looks like we're back to the broadcast. Looks like David Bednar is coming in to pitch for Davich. And the first pitch to Matos is going to paint the outside corner for call strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Matos checks his swing. Count is evened out 1-1. Bednar sets and fires, and this one is guide to middle left field. And Jordan is going to make the play for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Encarnacion. Bednar sets, fires, and the curveball is off the plate, but is swung on by Encarnacion. Pitch is on the way, and it is grounded at Ernie Clement. He is going to field it after it ricochets off his chest, but he fires to the first baseman to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Buddy Kennedy replacing Christian Koss. Bednar sets and fires, and the curveball catches the outside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the splitter is off the plate. Count is evened out, 1 up. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Beautiful splitter by Bednar. Count is 0-2. And Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is guide to right field, and the center fielder PCA is going to make the catch for the third out of the inning, and that is the San Francisco Giants. Coming up to bat is Clement, Raleigh, and Jordan. Thank you all for taking time to watch a little bit of baseball today. Your support is most appreciated. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. And it looks like Will Bednar is going to replace Greg Forcone. Looks like Buddy Kennedy will remain in the game at second base. Will Bednar is David Bednar's little brother. And Bednar sets and fires, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to Schmidt, who fires across the diamond to Eldridge to retire Clement for the first out of the inning. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off into the third base side stands. Count is 0-1. Big Dupper is now hitting from the left side of the plate. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Bednar sets and fires, and this one is sliced to left field, and it is going to drop in for a base hit. Fitzgerald is going to quickly get the ball and fire it in. Coming up to bat is Jordan. Bednar sets. And he fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is now 0-2 on Jordan. And Bednar sets and fires, and that 97-mile-an-hour fastball is swung on and missed. So that is going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night to Jordan. Bandura is coming up to bat. Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Well, that's the second one of the day. Bednar sets and he fires, and the pitch looked like a strike to me, but it's called ball one. Count is 1-1. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is now 2-1. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is inside. Going to be ball three. Count is now 3-1. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is up and away for ball four. So Bandura is going to take his gear off, and Raleigh is going to head to second. So Team USA has runners at first and second with 2 outs. Another Giants minor leaguer is coming up to bat, Klein. He is their third baseman, 1 for 1 on the afternoon with a run scored and an RBI. And the pitch is on the way. And that is going to score it away from the catcher. That is a wild pitch, and the runners are going to advance to second and third. So Team USA has runners at second and third with 2 outs. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is Foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Count is now 0-2. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up high out of the strike zone. Count is even now at deuce. Because they're idiots, Jonathan. That's why. Bednar sets, pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to the second baseman. Fired to Eldridge, and that is going to do it for the Team USA folks. As we head to the bottom of the eighth, Team USA is leading the Giants 13-1. Coming up to bat, allegedly for the Giants, is going to be Eldridge. Actually, Mason Miller is coming in to replace David Bednar. La 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 la. We're still on a commercial break. Not a lot to report other than Team USA is truly kicking the crap out of the Giants. For those Yankee fans here, the captain had 3 plate appearances, 2 official bats. He has 2 singles and a base on balls, 2 RBIs. And it looks like Ken Griffey Jr. is at the game. And he is taking pictures. Give me a sec, guys. And the pitch is in there, and it is strike 2. Count is 0-2. And Miller sets. And that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for Eldridge. Coming up to bat is Fitzgerald. And the first pitch is a 101 mile an hour fastball up and out of the strike zone. Miller sets and fires And the pitch is popped straight up in the infield. Infields are closing in on the ball. And it's going to make Paul G is going to make the play for the second out of the inning. And the pitch is on the way. And Posada grounds to Klein at third, who fires it to Goldschmidt to record the third out of the inning. And that is a quick one for Miller. That is a 7-pitch inning for Miller. Hey, Merck, what do you know? Well, I tell you what, Merck, Team USA is loaded with players, but go look at the lineup for the Dominican Republic. They have got some nasty boys on that team. Thank you all for hopping into our stream today. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. Your support is most appreciated. And we are still on a commercial break. And Harris is on the bump. Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a double and 2 RBIs. Next pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 2-0. Harris sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is now 3-0. And the pitch is on the way. And that one is going to be low and inside. So that is going to be a 4-pitch walk for Henderson as he strips his gear and lumbers down to first base. And Paul Goldschmidt is stepping up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. The 94-mile-an-hour fastball, a little bit of giddy up. And the pitch is on the way, and it's going to bounce in the dirt. Count is evened out 1-1. Chat's awfully quiet. And the pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings on it and misses. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie fouls this one straight into the catcher. Count is going to remain 1-2. And Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie loops a line drive into left field. That is going to be Goldie's first hit of the day. Team USA has runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is Pete Crow Armstrong. And the pitch is on the way, and Chris Armstrong taps this one down the first base line foul. Armstrong has timeout going on. Count is 0-2. Harris checks on the runner at second. Pitch is on the way. And that ball is swung on and missed. For the strikeout, the ball is going to squirt away from the catcher, but the runners are not going to be able to advance. Coney is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way. And it is going to bounce in front of the plate. Count is 1-0. And Harris sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now 2-0. And Harris sets. And he fires, and the pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone for call strike one. Count is 2-1. And Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is now 3-1. And Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and Ciccone swings and misses. Count is now foul, or now full, 3-2. And Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike three. So Ciccone is the second Team USA member struck out in a row. Coming up to bat is Ernie Clement. And the pitch is on the way. And that is slapped to the right field side. That is going to be a line drive single. Encarnacion bobbles the ball, but it does not cost him. So they're going to have Team USA is going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is the big dumper, 1 for 2 on the afternoon. This is Raleigh's 6th plate appearance for the day. Harris sets and fires, and the pitch is up and away. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on a miss. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is singled into center field. And a couple of runs are going to be played. Henderson and Goldie are going to score. That is going to bump Team USA's lead up to 15-1. And it looks like Jordan is coming up to bat. And the meeting of the minds is over. Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jordan foul tips this into the glove of the catcher. Count is 0-1. Looks like the Giants have a couple of arms warming up in the bullpen. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul tipped. Count is going to go 0-2. Harris sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and fouled off to the right-hand side. And Harris sets. Pitch is on the way, and Jordan swings over the top of a curveball. That is going to do it for Team USA, but not before they score a couple more runs. As we head to the bottom of the ninth, the score is 15-1 Team USA. Looks like Griffin Jacks is coming in to replace Mason Miller. And it looks like Schmidt will be leading off, followed by Susak and Mercado. And we are in a commercial break. I want to thank everybody for hopping into our stream today. Appreciate the support that y'all have given us. If you haven't hit the like or share button, please do so. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the YankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. Your support is most appreciated. And Jack sets. First pitch is on the way, and he is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Griffin Jax was part of the mass exodus from Minnesota at the trade deadline, traded to Tampa Bay. Jax sets and fires, and the curveball is in the dirt. Count is even at 1-1. Jax sets and fires, and ooh, looks like he threw a BB that painted the strike zone, but it is called ball one or ball one. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Actually, 2-2. They changed the call, and the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain foul or full, 3-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a 97-mile-an-hour fastball swung on and missed. So that is the first out of the bottom of the ninth. Coming up to bat is Susak. Susak is not had a bat. And the first pitch is a 98-mile-an-hour fastball that is fouled down the right field line. And that is just going to make the stands. Jack sets. And he fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered into left field. Schmidt just missed a homer. He's going to end up with a stand-up double. And the first pitch to Susak is in there for call, strike one. And Jack sets and fires, and he paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is on the way. And Susac swings and misses. So he is down on strikes. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Looks like Nate Furman is coming in to pinch hit for Victor Pecota. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. Jack sets and fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is evened at 1-1. Jack sets and fires, and this pitch is bounced to Goldie. He flips it to Jax to record the out. Runner is going to advance to third. Coming up to bat is Matos. And Jack sets and fires, and he paints the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of strike zone. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. And this is a towering fly ball to left field. And the left fielder is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. And it looks like we're going to play a 10th inning. For what? I have no damn idea. And it looks like Roxy is coming in to replace Harris. And the first pitch is on the way, and Bandura fouls it off. Count is 0-1. Roxby sets, and the pitch is on the way. Fouled off. Count is 0-2. And Roxy sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined up the middle. It's a hop to the shortstop. He fires, but Bandura is going to beat out the throw. The Team USA has a runner on first. Coming up to bat is Klein. And the pitch is on the way. And it is way off the plate. Count is 1-0. Roxby sets and he fires. And the pitch is going to make it all the way to the backstop. Wild pitch. Bandura should be at second. So Team USA has a runner at second. 2-0 count on Klein. Roxby sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count is 2-1. And it looks like Spear is warming up. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is even, Dad. Deuce. Pitch is on the way, and it is tapped towards Roxby. He underhand flips it to Holton to recourse the first out of the inning. Gunnar Henderson is coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a base on ball strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is 1-0. And Roxby sets, fires, and the pitch is grounded to the second baseman, who shoots it to Holden. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Team USA is going to have a runner at third with 2 outs. And Paul G coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a slider down low. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way. And this is tapped back to the pitcher. He is going to flip it to Holton, and that's going to do it for Team USA. Coming up to bat is Encarnacion, Kennedy, and Holton. Gabe Spire is coming in to take the bump. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the NY Yankee Mania family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is always appreciated. And programming note, Joe with NY Yankee Mania is going to be online live at 9 p.m. this evening. I will be calling tomorrow's Red Sox Yankees game. If you are subscribed, make sure your notifications are set so that you don't miss any time that we're live. And Spears sets, and this pitch is chopped to Henderson. Henderson is going to field it and fire to Goldschmidt for the first out. One pitch, one out. Coming up to bat is Kennedy. Kennedy 0 for 1 on the afternoon. And the pitch is on the way. And it is a 95-mile-an-hour fastball just up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Fires, sets, and fires, and the pitch is just going to miss off the plate. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway. Call, strike one. Count is 2-1. And Spire sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-1 on Kennedy. Spire sets and fires, and the ball is a towering fly ball that is drifting to the first base line, and it is going to make it into the stands. Count is now full, 3-2. And Spears sets. And he fires, and the pitch is high and off the plate. That is ball 4. Kennedy is going to take his walk to base. Holton is coming up to bat. Holton does not have an official at bat. And Spires sets and fires. And the pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Yes, Sean, USA does look good. And the pitch is on the way, and this is slapped into right field. So the Giants are going to have runners at first and second with 1 out. Fitzgerald is coming up to bat. And it looks like Saban Sabalis will be replacing Jake Holton. And the pitch to Fitzgerald is inside. Count is 1-0. And the next pitch is on the way. And it is called strike 1. Count is evened at 1-1. What short are you about to drop, Sean? And the pitch is on the way. The slider is foul straight back. Count is 1-2. Fire sets and fires, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is foul straight back. Count is going to remain 2-2. Okay, cool, Sean. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a swing and a miss. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Baspy. And the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Basabe fouls the pitch off. He ends up on his can swinging. Count is evened at 1-1. And Spires sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled straight back. Count is now 1-2. Spire checks on the runners. He sets and fires, and the ball is waved at for strike 3. And that is going to do it for today's game. At the end of 10, Team USA wins 15-1. The numbers are 15 runs on 19 hits, no errors. The Giants have 1 run on 6 hits, 2 errors. I want to thank everybody for taking time to watch a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. And just went out. It's dinner time for Mother. And remember, Joe on NYYankeeMania is going to be live at 9 p.m. this evening. Hop over there and check things out. And for Joe, welcome back,
Hey, Ken.
Joey. Back to us.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with
You
the
got
TV. I have no service right now. I have no service right now.
Okay, well, the game is over with right now.
Wow, that perfect timing of coming back in here. Well, great. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear the rest of the game, but I'm sure it was a great call, being the fact that they won 15-1.
They pitched 10 innings because they wanted to get a Team USA reliever in there.
Oh.
So
Gotcha.
he pretty much went through their lineup. Thank
Got
God
it.
the game is over with.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts about today's events? Any scoreboard update?
I can't do anything because I got everything down. This is the only thing that's working.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm sorry about that, everyone. They're hoping to have it ready within the next hour.
But promo your show tonight.
Everyone, tonight at 9 p.m., we're going to have a Yankee Roundtable at 9 o'clock on NYYankeeMania. Ken, you're most totally invited to come. And we're going to dissect what's been going on in spring training, all kinds of stuff, and just reboot everything, any news that we do have for you. And we'll try to get a little bit more between now and 9 o'clock. So thank you, Ken, for that. Thank you for the simulcast. And we hope to see everybody at 9 p.m. Sorry, it's just that, when everything's up in the air, you're not getting things, you lose your mind. So thank you so much, everyone, and we'll see you at 9 p.m. Ken, thank you for everything.
You have a 9:30 show in the morning?
Yes.
Okay. So do not forget to tune in to Coffee, Bagels, and Donuts. And tomorrow afternoon, we will be doing the play-by-play for the Red Sox-Yankees game. So thank you, everybody who supported us by hopping in. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees, The Ugly Truth family or the NYYankeeMania family, please consider subscribing. And if you are subscribed, make sure you hit those notifications so that you know every time that we're live. I'm going to end this one with Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers.
Take care, everyone.
Have a great afternoon. Actually, evening.
Yeah.